So I get it. For a lot of people, whenever you are trying to work on something or you want to actually be productive, it feels more comfortable to just do it in your room or to do it in your bed, where you can have the TV on or you can have access to even taking a nap if you want to. But in the long run, those things aren't actually keeping you productive. Those things actually keep you in a space where you just feel like, okay, well, like you're very accessible to a lot of things, especially when you're trying to work on something important. You find yourself being like, oh man, I'm starting to feel more tired, so let me just take a quick nap. Or, oh, maybe I'm more accessible to playing video games because it's right there on the TV. Or, man, I feel more comfortable just taking a little brain break to watch this show, and now you sit there and you're watching season after season. Or maybe even if it's something simple, you're sitting there and you're trying to edit a video, or you're trying to work on some stuff, and then all of a sudden you're like, hey, well, I need to go to the bathroom, or I want to go get a snack. And you're just so accessible to everything. And I realized that being productive is, or you end up being more productive when you're out of the house. That's why, if you guys notice, I make a lot of my videos whenever I'm out of the house. I make a lot of my videos even outside of my room, because I understand that me even being in our room to edit or to even make these videos, I won't feel as motivated to just talk about what I feel comfortable about. You know what I'm saying? And then getting out the house also gives me more space to just feel like I'm actually being more productive. When you get out of the house, your mind is like, okay, we're actually going to go do something today. We're not just going to sit at the house, lay around. I actually have to get dressed today. I actually have to put clothes on. I have to, put makeup on. I have to get, my hair looking right. Whatever the case is, right? I have to brush my teeth. Like, you actually have to get ready for the day. If you're just sitting at home, you don't have to feel like you have to get ready for anything. So you don't feel as productive as you could be. You know what I'm saying? And so what you have to end up doing is actually taking yourself out of the house and actually putting yourself in positions where you can actually be more productive. Because if you're at home, like I said, you're so accessible to everything. You're so accessible to getting more tired. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not the only one that sat in my bed whenever I'm working on something and suddenly get tired. You take a nap and you wake back up and you realize the laptop is just in your lap. Or whenever you're trying to work on something, you're like, you know what? Let me just take this little brain break. I'm starting to get a little hungry. Let me go downstairs so I can actually eat something real quick, and I'll come back upstairs and I'll do blank, blank, blank. Then you go downstairs, you start talking to somebody, or you get some food, and then you don't feel that productive. So then you come back upstairs and then you're on your phone, or whatever the case is, right? That brain break now becomes just a brain dump moment, right? Where you could just literally go and just kind of relax. And that's where a lot of people end up being less productive. So my challenge to y'all would be, get out the house whenever you feel like you want to be productive. Even that's going to a park, going to a coffee shop, going to the library, just getting out the house in general. Even if that is going over someone else's house, maybe that's better for you so that you're not in your own comfortable space. And really just whatever the situation is, because if you're putting yourself in a position of being comfortable and where you don't have to stay up and stay alert, then you're easily going to fall back and be like, you know what? Doing these comfortable things don't feel that bad. Doing these other things don't feel like it'll be negative, but lo and behold, you're wasted a lot more time just because you couldn't even, stay focused and stay on your grind. So what I would recommend to a lot of people is get out the house, go for a walk, go to a coffee shop, go to somewhere where it's actually going to make you have to focus and make you have to, get out of your comfort zone. But like I was saying, just make sure you guys stay focused with what it is that you're trying to work on, because even if you do choose to do it at home, because sometimes the circumstances might be different. Maybe you don't have a car to go somewhere. Maybe you don't have enough money to go to do certain things, or whatever the case is, right? You have to be able to remain focused and stay consistent in your own productive area. So even if that's not being in a room and that's going downstairs to a different office space, or if that's going to the dining table, or if that's sitting on the couch, just somewhere to get out of your normal space that you already feel comfortable in, that's actually what's going to elevate your productivity and actually helping you become consistently productive and get more done. So I really just want to make this a quick video. It's not really too much going crazy in it like I usually do, but I feel like a lot of people are so used to being in their own comfort zone and literally just sitting in their room or sitting in their house, but they need to get out of the house to become more productive. And it actually helps you push your mentality to actually understand how you can actually further yourself in general. So that being said, y'all, that's really all I got in this video. Real short video. Definitely check out my other ones because they go into more depth of whatever it is that I'm talking about in those. Hopefully you guys got the gist of it and understand that being productive, you don't have to be in your comfortable space, and just keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? It's literally a simple thing. So that being said, though, it's gonna wrap it up. Like the video, share this video with somebody that needs to know it, that thinks that being in their bed or being in their home or their safe space, whatever, is the most productive thing. You know what I'm saying? Share this with them and let me know what y'all think about the video. That being said, though, it's gonna wrap it up, and I will catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone.